Yo, what is going on, guys? Audio Socks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, all I ask you to do is smash the like, consider subscribing. Let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so this video is going to be short, sweet, simple, and to the point. I've had long videos lately, and this one's not going to be one of those. So we talked about today a little bit in the live stream, everything that we're going to go over right now. And the first thing is executive order either being signed or letting expire tomorrow by the president. Now, if this does expire, a lot of people are getting their hopes up saying this thing's going to run to 70 bucks, yada, yada, yada. First of all, 70 bucks in one day, you're going to have a lot of halts. It probably won't happen, but it definitely isn't impossible. The first line I'm watching for a legitimate breakout, just in case anything does happen tomorrow, is a break over 28 bucks or 28.50. Okay, somewhere in that zone. Because the reason being for that is because we've been ping-ponging in this zone between these white lines, and the red zones are the danger zone. We got rejected 1, 2, 3, and 4 times on that. And if we come back up and get rejected again, I don't think anything is going to happen until we break out of that. And a break over that would be 28 bucks or so. Probably 29 bucks if you're looking for a clean breakout over 29, 30 bucks, right? So somewhere in that zone, I don't see a legitimate, squeeze or gamma squeeze or FOMO or something like that really hitting until out of that or something significant, right? So that's the level I'm looking at for a legitimate breakout in case something does happen with this executive order. There was something I was looking at in the executive order, and what it says is down here, the prohibitions in Section A of the section shall take effect beginning at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on August 2nd, yada, yada, yada. So this actually gave them 60 days, and again, down here, beginning at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the date that is 60 days after the date of the termination in subsection A of this section with respect to any person not listed in the annex to this order. So this is interesting, right? Because last year, a lot of people, last time we ran to 70, a lot of people are saying, this run-up was caused by the executive order, yada, yada, yada. But we also had a share recall at this time. And if you come all the way over to, August 2nd, where this actually came into effect, this was dumped off by then, right? And of course, we saw a lot of data, like massive failure to delivers and things like that. But I'm wondering here, if whatever happens tomorrow, this doesn't come into effect for 60 days, so they would have, this time frame to let this thing run. And if they do have that time frame, that's fine, because everyone's expecting, mid-June or early July for this thing to have a run-up. Me personally, I'm watching the cycles and watching the move. Okay, so there's a couple things I wanted to say. To keep it short, sweet, and simple, I do think you're going to see green tomorrow, right? The amount of green, I couldn't tell you. And the reason I would be saying that is because, even following the cycle or tracking, the run-up we had back in 70, right? Tracking either one of these, it's showing that you're going to come up and get rejected at some point, probably around 16 to 17 bucks, right? So either way, I do think you're going to have green up to those levels, so 2 to 4 bucks at least at minimum. And I also do believe you're probably going to have volume pickup. Now, if you do see a spike in the morning with AMC, a little pop or something along the lines of that, chances are FOMO is going to kick in and you're going to have a decent sized run. Don't get excited until you break 20. And if you do break over 28, get extremely excited. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but this is all in my opinion. Now, we've been ping-ponging back and forth in this zone, and the danger zone for support is down on this red line, which is around 5 bucks. And again, the breakout zone we just talked about. So next thing I wanted to go over real quick is the bloated options chain for AMC. Remember, we would like to win these heavy bloated for June 17th and then July 15th. Now, the strike prices that were high, I believe we just looked at, were 17 bucks for a key one, 22 bucks, and then finally 36 bucks. So if we hold over 17, solid, hold over 22, solid, and the next level, of course, is 28. But for the option chain, you're looking at 30. Now, GameStop's reporting 0 shares available to borrow on this, and it actually shows, not on AMC, but on GameStop, how many shares are DRS. So 38% of the free float are direct registered shares. I also wanted to take a look at one more thing real quick. Shorts aren't giving up right now, which is extremely interesting, right? The short exempt volume is heavy, okay? Extremely heavy, But the funny thing is, they're not really being able to keep this down. That's another reason I think AMC has found, some sort of a bottom down here. I see a lot of upside in the future. Whether you're not looking at this as a squeeze play, you're looking at more of a safe investment, I still think this is a safe investment. And a lot of people aren't going to jump in until we're cash flow positive on this. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. So people are bringing up the cost to borrow on AMC GameStop. You want to make sure you're taking a look at the average, not the minimum or max, because one person was afraid, the minimum cost to borrow on AMC for a bit showed negative, right? And what that means is you're actually getting paid to borrow, lend, whatever. That can be one person, and same with the max. That can be one person paying that max. So pay attention to the average. Overall, guys, I wanted to make this video very fast. Those are the levels I am looking at, and remember, I could be completely wrong. We could see a red day tomorrow. You don't have to, but feel free to call me out on it. Overall, guys, that is it. Quick breakdown for AMC on the day. It had a beautiful day, right? Up almost 4%. GameStop up almost 12% before that I seen it. I think it closed about 10.5 though. Yeah, somewhere around there. Overall, looking beautiful. And if we're going over GameStop real quick, we went over this in the live stream. It's looking perfectly to the T of what we've been tracking. And if this does come to fruition, you're going to see GameStop run next week, beginning next week. Nice little pops throughout the week. Also, GameStop has been in this little flag. Let's bring back the drawings here, right? You had a flag and then a break under and then a push the next day, and you've seen the same thing, a flag, a break under, push the next day, and what happened after that is you actually got another pop. So I think personally between 140 and 160 we're going to close on the day for GameStop tomorrow. 140 is going to be the tough spot to break, but after that I do think you're going to probably have a run right here. Okay, so overall, guys, I'm expecting green in the water tomorrow, and even if GameStop trades sideways, I will be fine with that just due to how the things are setting up. That is it, guys. I love you all. Please consider smashing the like if you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment down below. Make sure to spam the comments. If you want free stocks, 5 free stocks worth up to 3,500, it takes a couple minutes to do so. Hit the link in the description to download Moomoo. You can short, trade options, go long, whatever. On there, you will get your free stocks. So feel free to do that below. And then also, feel free to become a member down below where you can see videos early, see exclusive videos, and there's more perks to that attached. And there is a merch description below, which the merch is very good quality. So if you hate Gary Gensler, go grab a hat, okay, or whatever you want. I love you all, guys. Lottery Stocks out.